I'm like, so if it's not a girl, what will happen? I should go and die. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to this space. If this is your first time, do not make it your last. We're all about fashion, lifestyle, and a bunch of general nonsense. Please don't forget to subscribe, join the family. You're gonna enjoy it over here. You're not gonna regret it. So today, guys, I want to share a short video. This is a very short video, but I feel like it's very necessary and it's very important for some of you out there just to know. From the title, you must have guessed it by now, but these are things you shouldn't say to a pregnant woman. Trust me, take it from me. This is my third pregnancy, and I've heard these things a few times, and I'm just like, this shouldn't be right. It shouldn't be normal. But I get random people tell me these things. So let's just get right into the video, okay? Okay, guys. First things first is the "are you pregnant?" question. Like, are you pregnant, really? Are you serious? Because some of us out there don't understand that some people are actually having difficulties getting pregnant. Some people are currently going through like IVF processes and they look like they're pregnant, but they're not pregnant. Maybe they lost a child. Like, you don't know what women go through. So I don't think it's appropriate to ask people, are you pregnant? Or to be like, this one, you're looking like you're pregnant. Like I said, I feel like I'm guilty of this, but I do it to like, how like I do to my nannies, for example, like when they're sleeping up and I'll be like, I sure you're not pregnant, but it's almost like a joke. But I see people on Instagram, for example, like on people's comment section. I don't know how they even do that. Someone will post a video and they'll ask, are you pregnant? This one, you're looking like this. Are you pregnant? See your face. Hi, your face is swollen. Are you pregnant? Like, who does that? Please, let's stop doing it. Please. In the year 2024, moving forward, stop asking people, are you pregnant? Like, it's not your business. When they want to tell you they're pregnant, they will tell you they're pregnant. I feel like even if a woman posts a picture with her tummy out, like big, and she doesn't say, I am pregnant, or she doesn't say anything that'll make you feel like she's pregnant, don't ask her. Just leave it. Free it. Women, we have our bodies are so different. Like, we can look pregnant when we're bloated. Like I said, we can look pregnant when we're taking some medicines or medication or going through like a process or something. So just do not ask a woman if you're pregnant, unless you're really close to the person and they don't mind. But I don't think it's an appropriate question to ask people. Okay? When you now identify that they're actually pregnant or they've told you that they're pregnant, and you go ahead and ask them, so how far gone are you? Or when is your due date? How is your business? Why are you being a monitoring spirit? Why are you counting down for me? Like, I'm not even trying to sound superstitious or anything, but I just feel like it's none of your business. I understand family. Like I keep on saying, I understand if it's a family member, I understand if it's a friend, a close friend, but like random people out there just asking people, when is your due date? Or when are you giving birth? Or how far gone are you? Or, I feel like it's a very personal thing. I feel like pregnancy in general is a very personal journey. I know some people trivialize that, some people make it look as if it's something that you just share out in the open and everything, but it's a very spiritual journey. It's very delicate, it's very sensitive to a lot of people out there. So I just feel like you should be sensitive when you see people that are pregnant, unless they don't mind sharing, unless they're open to sharing every single thing. But don't think it's a given to just ask people, when is your due date or how far gone are you, unless they want to share it, and they'll tell you if they want to tell you. Next one, this one kills me. This one actually kills me. And I feel like, I don't know if it's our society, I don't know what it is, but when people ask you, what are you having? So, for example, if you've had like a boy before and now you're pregnant, they'll be like, what are you having? I hope it's a girl. Oh. The way they say it, I'm not explaining it. Like, they'll be like, I hope it's a girl you're having. This one has to be a girl. Oh. Or you've had a girl before, they'll be like, this one better be a boy. I'm sure it's a boy. Or they'll be like, I'm sure it's a boy you're having. Like, what's wrong with you? Don't talk for people. Like, I don't know. It's like, there are ways to say it. I understand people, because I've received a few comments on my channel here, people saying or people trying to kind of predict what I'm having. You can say it in a nice way. I understand that. I understand people predict it. And even when I'm replying the messages, I'm like, amen, no, amen, no. I mean, at the end of the day, want a healthy baby. That's the most important thing. But I don't think it's right to see people and be like, I hope it's a boy. You. I think this one looks like it. Like, why you? Who asked you? Why? Why are you all up in my business? Like, what's your issue? What's your problem? Do you understand? Like, say it in a nice way, or if you're familiar with the person, or just don't be uncouth about it and be like, I hope it's a boy you're having, or I hope it's a girl, or what are you having? I don't know, because I've experienced people do this to me. If I think in the hospital, one of the nurses I've asked before, maybe they'll be like, they know you've had a boy, and they'll be like, I hope this one better be a girl. And I'm like, So if it's not a girl, what will happen? I should go and die. I don't understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know how people do things like this. I just feel like it's so ill-mannered. Like, we should stop it. Stop doing that. Now, this now goes into the actual process of being pregnant and the journey itself. When people say things like, you're not the first to be pregnant, it can come from your boss, it can come from your husband, it can come from those you're living with, whatever. But when people just say things like, you're not the first to be pregnant, kind of like you're doing too much, like, are you the first to get pregnant? How is my pregnancy your pregnancy? I'm the first. I am the first to get pregnant. Like, what does that even mean? I don't like when people make things that they do not understand. I don't like when people make things that because nobody can ever understand what you're going through. Even if you like be pregnant, tell me you've had 16 children, 22. You can never understand what I'm going through. You don't have my body. You don't have, like, you don't know what I'm going through. Do you understand? So don't ever say, are you the first to get pregnant? Are you the first to be pregnant? Like, are you okay? It's all these our aunties out there. Or even some husbands, they do it as well to their wives. They'll be like, are you the first to get pregnant? Are there no other women out there? And that takes me to my next point. When you compare two different pregnancies or two different women or two different people, when you're talking about like someone's pregnancy, they'll be like, oh, but this person, see how this person is carrying her pregnancy. Why is your own like this? Oh, see how this person is making it look as if it's easy. Why is your own like this? Oh, see how this person is still going to work. How come you're not going to work? Oh, see how this person, how come? See how this person's body is. How come? Are you okay? Are you all right? Even you that has been pregnant for more than one, like you understand that pregnancies are different, right? Like every pregnancy is different, right? So you dare not, like do not compare anybody to anybody. People are affected in different ways. Some people are pregnant and they glow. Some people don't even know they're pregnant until they give birth. Some people are pregnant and they look very ugly. They take away the beauty. They have acne. They look very different. They add a bunch of weight. All of that. Some people, like it's different for everybody. Some people have morning sickness. Some people don't have morning sickness. Some people have complications. Some people don't have complications. Like I don't want to get into this particular thing, but I hate comparisons. Like do not compare anybody's pregnancy to the other person's own. Like you don't know what they're going through. Let them be, okay? And don't ever feel pressure to look like, oh, see how I'm looking as I'm pregnant. See how this other person's looking. Your journey is different in them. Like, do you, however it works for you, do it. Don't worry about the next person, okay? We're all different. We're all running different races. And please, stop making it worse by comparing them, please. Next one is, why are you lazy? It's almost the same thing like what I'm saying. Like, do you know what it means to, like, you know when you, I don't know if you guys have the app. Like, sorry, let me say what I'm meant to say first. Like, when you say you're lazy, like, why are you lazying about? Or why are you acting lazy? Like pregnancy is not is not an illness, something like that, or it'll be like you're pregnant doesn't mean you're paralyzed or something like that. And I'm like, do you know what it means to create a brain, eyelash, ears, nostrils, rib cage, a heart? Do you know what it means to create organs? Like if you have the app, you see them every week. They'll tell you things like, oh, this week your baby's developing the baby's lungs or the ribs. Do you know what it means to create? Like, are you okay? I can decide to lazy about all day and it's okay, it's fine. Like, how dare you question if I'm lazying about or why I'm lazying about? Do you know what it means to create the actual human? Like a full-grown human being that will come out and be crying and have everything, fingernails. They'll tell you you've created fingernails this week. Do you know what it means to create fingernails? Like, are you okay? It's enough to be lazy, if that's what you want to call it, because creating a human being is not being lazy. So it's fine to relax and chill, okay? So don't ever tell a pregnant woman why you lazying about or why you just acting like you're the first to get pregnant. They're all related, but yeah, I've heard people say things like, why are you lazying about? Creating a human being is not lazying about. Next, these two, they're kind of related. When you tell a pregnant woman, oh, you're adding weight or you're losing weight, or you're eating too much, like basically watching the pregnant woman, like, it is not your business. I feel like pregnancy is the best excuse to eat and to not eat, to do whatever you want to do. It is your body, however it works for you. If you feel like you want to eat by 2 a.m., if you feel like you want to eat, like, there's not even the time to be thinking of any other thing but to do what makes you happy. If you're hungry, if you want to eat anunchi, if you want to eat bushmeat, if you want to eat whatever it is you're craving, eat it. So long as it's safe for you and for the baby, eat it. And nobody has the right to question you. Do not question a pregnant person. Why are you eating so much? Ah, only you. And the man will say it directly, just be like, only you. Ah, didn't you just finish eating? And so what that I finished eating? I want to eat again. Okay? How, like, How is it your business? Like, what is it about? Like, how is it blocking you? If I decide to gain triple my, it's okay. Let me use pregnancy as an excuse, as a reason. It's fine. Like, it's already a lot of emotional and mental stress on you. And if you want to stress it, stress it. Sometimes some people don't even eat. Some women don't even eat that much, but they just gain the weight. So it's not even related to just food. It can be your hormones. It can be anything. So just do not be insensitive by telling people like, you're adding weight. This one adding weight so much. You're not even that far gone, already big like this. See you. You book. My God damn it. Stop it. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop it. Next one is when people, I think this one is more related to mother-in-laws. And I'm saying this particular point because I've actually gotten a story from someone that told me that her mother-in-law told her how to give birth. Like, when you tell a pregnant woman how she's going to give birth, like, you're going to give birth like through your vagina, or they call it the normal way, actually. That's what blows my mind. They call it the normal way. You give birth the normal way. Are you giving birth through CS? Are you using epidural? Are you not using epidural? Like, I feel like nobody, even your husband, I feel like absolutely nobody has a say as to how you want to give birth to your baby. If you want to do home birth, do it. If you want epidural, do it. If you don't want epidural, do it. If you want to push, like you call it the normal way, do it. If you want a cesarean section, do it. Whatever you want to do. Like, this person legit told me that she was scared that her mother-in-law told her that she must give birth the normal way. She must push the child and no epidural. Now, why would she want to take epidural? Guys, I didn't believe this. I thought it was a joke. And with topics like this, I don't like getting into it because it actually annoys me. It actually irritates me and annoys me. So I didn't want to get into it. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's fine. But man, I'm like, how would you let someone tell you how to give birth to your child? Like, you want an epidural, right? And someone is telling you not to because the women in her lineage or in her family, they push the baby. So you feel like a woman for pushing the baby. Or so, like, I've heard another story where someone had already sworn, because of the family she's coming from, that she must push the baby. And she had complications. She was in labor for hours. And they were telling her emergency CS. Auntie was still holding on to the fact that the women in her family, they could push babies. So why is she not pushing her own? Thank God she didn't even do that nonsense she was doing and baby did not die. And they eventually did emergency CS. And she felt bad. And I'm like, are you okay? Are you all right? We're trying to bring out this baby safely. And you're worried about women in your family and how they were pushing babies. I don't want to get into this topic because it's too stressful for me to get into. But yeah, I don't feel anybody has a say. Like I said, including your husband, nobody has a say. I feel like everyone's job is to support you and follow you and do what is best for you and for the baby. Like, no. Like, don't. So long as I'm not the one doing it, forget about it. It has nothing to do with you. So let's stop doing that, please. Last, but definitely not the least, is when you give pregnant women advice unprovoked. Like, when they don't ask you for your advice. When pregnant women put like content online, or they tell you that they're pregnant, or because they've told you that they're pregnant and you see them doing certain things, you now feel like they need your advice. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't be eating that. You shouldn't be sitting that way. You shouldn't be doing that one. You shouldn't be doing that one. You shouldn't be wearing that. You should. For me, this one worked for me. I can't remember throwing out a question out there asking you, like, how did this work for you? Like, if I didn't ask for your advice, just don't give me the advice. Like, let people do what they want to do. And if they don't want to do it, let them, like, it's their problem to deal with. Do you understand? Like, they didn't ask you for your advice. Like, what makes you feel like you have the audacity to come on someone's page and tell them what to do and what not to do? Like, even if you feel like what they're doing is wrong, they didn't ask you. Like, see, pass. Look and pass. Why are you saying, but you should? I don't understand why you're doing like this. You should be doing this. You should add this to your this. Why are you doing this? How is it your business? Like, generally, self-advice unprovoked is just the most stupid thing ever, especially when they don't even reply. I'm just like, how can you go to someone's page and give them advice and they don't even know you, they don't care about you, they don't even respond? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel foolish? Like, why? You don't have other things to do with your time. Like, why bother? Why you do you understand? Well, yeah, that's basically it for few things you shouldn't tell a pregnant woman. I'm sure there's so many other things I'm forgetting. And please, if you know what I'm talking about, go to my comments. Please fire on. Tell us things that you shouldn't tell a pregnant woman, period. Like, just do not mention it, do not bring it up. And it shouldn't be normal. Please, let's stop it. Because in this our country, we're very used to just saying things without consequences. Just be talking, open our mouth, and be talking without consequences. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.